Hello, hello. Good afternoon.
Hello, hello.
Hi,
Hello,
sounding
Nice to see you. Hi.
nice to see you too. You sound very serious today.
Because
Hello from snowy Warsaw.
Oh, I see. So that's reason enough for seriousness, or any particular other reason? All right, we're going to talk about building bonds with colleagues. As Basia mentioned a moment ago, it should be something straightforward, but it's so often not. So let's look at it from management role perspective. Comfort, contribution, and connection. These are the three C's that we sometimes refer to. Now, if you think about those three and the manager's perspective, what are the first things that come to your mind?
From my perspective, maybe this will be anything new what I will share, but I think that manager is responsible for building this, fostering this safety environment, psychologically safe environment. To elaborate further, manager needs to highlight the importance of building relation based on trust within the team and provide opportunities to connect. Today, we live in bunny world. We pretty often work remotely as a team, so we don't have opportunity to meet on a daily basis, to have this discussion close to water cooler machine. So managers needs to think about building connection more intentionally. So truly plan it very carefully to allow build these bonds between manager and team and employee, but also between employees as a team members. So solutions can be very simple. I'm a rather big fan of simplicity in general. So not to overcomplicate things, not to build very sophisticated solution, but what we have close to us, possible to do, what companies provide us. So as an example, we as a team, we have, for example, our team chat when we share what we do, how we feel. Of course, we can do this in open way when we feel discomfort. What previous speaker said, when we have in place this psychological safe environment. So
Right.
from manager perspective, what I will underline to prioritize one-on-one with people, to show genuinely that as a manager I care, to respect other people, to set teams meetings, to allow and facilitate this meeting that every team member can share things during these conversations.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Can we also hear your perspective, Katarzyna?
My perspective is very similar to Joanna. Be honest, tell the truth. It is important also to demonstrate the integrity. Don't leave the false impressions. These are, very important things to how to do it, in my opinion.
Well, it almost sounds too obvious to be true, so to say, because it's a complex subject. There is an entire layer. When we talk about planning the process of building relationships with other people, of creating bonds, that immediately introduces a problem to the equation, doesn't it? Because it makes people feel something artificial, superficial is about to happen. Whereas these things are atavisms, these things that happen kind of naturally. And yes, you can help them by creating the right environment, ecosystem. But it's, I guess, you need to tread carefully when you enter this territory. So one more question on that subject. Perhaps it would be a good idea to start by asking, how do you recognize strong bonds within a corporate ecosystem? How do you see it?
I think I think I will say that in daily tasks and communication, that people can share openly the ideas. They inform about mistakes. They are open to feedback, both giving and receiving the feedback, and they support each other. And I think. It is the situation when the team members can come to each other with really any topic. When they are open to talk not only about work-related issues, but also informal issues, sometimes even not related to workplace. The point is that the employees, are also open to the fact that they can openly speak at any time. Come to each other and they will be listened to.
Right.
And I will also at the end say that I will say that the team is self-organized. It means that some things, problems, issues that managers does not even know about, and the teams try to deal with things on its own. And then after that, they start with themselves, and then if the situation needs, they come to manager.
Mm-hmm. What are the risks attached? Can you overdo it? Can you be too active in doing that, in the sense that people will see it as interference?
I will say that this is, of course, the risk as a manager or as a HR professional is to do too much, things. And to be overload and going too far. And I will say, of course, it is also always a risk. And here I think it's to remember that you're not a hero man or hero woman, that you have to do everything. And I will also can say something from my background, because my second profession is psychotherapist. And remember that you as a manager or HR professional, you're not a psychotherapist in your workplace.
Exactly.
It is not your role. And don't do it. Please don't do it.
So you have to be careful about your force of habit in your particular case,
yes.
I suppose.
Yeah,
all right,
for example.
That's also very important, and it kind of tells us that some professional training, if you're in any managerial or leadership role, is very much welcome, and perhaps companies should be thinking about it proactively, right?
Definitely. As organization, we can support managers by, as you said, delivering some trainings to build, the system. So even as HR, we can create additional tools which manager can use within their daily task,
right.
daily work, and support them how they can use this.
Joanna, Katarzyna, I really wish we had a little more time. I'd love to talk about that. It's such an important topic. But may I just, in conclusion, ask you, you choose 3 do's and 3 don'ts around this topic. Who wants to go with the don'ts?
Maybe I can start with don'ts. So, Kasia, you will do do's from your perspective. Don't skip the meetings without employees. If you have, one-on-one, you keep them. Be a role model, because when you share that, be a role model. So if you expect that employees will act proactively, don't keep them from this.
Yeah.
So provide. Don't be a hero. Admit to mistakes if you expect this from them. Show the human face. Avoid. Don't provide not valuable feedback in general one. So share.
Hard to disagree with that one.
Share the truth. Really.
Fair enough. I suppose we should add that the thing about building bonds is that it takes months and years to build credibility and trust, and it takes seconds to waste them. Thank you very much. Katarzyna?
And 3, do. Okay, quickly. So do regular meetings, one-on-one meetings with your employees, with your team, and also create a space to the team to the meetings without you as a manager, and have a time to know your employee. For example, who is he, who is she. Is she or he has a dog, like chocolate or ice creams or pizza. See the person, as a human being, not only an employee who do the regular task during the day, and celebrate successes
And failures maybe from time to time.
Yes, of course, why not?
Yeah.
Katarzyna Molak-Cieciura and Joanna Jakubowska, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure to have you with us. All the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.